all of the stuff, guys. Today I'll be doing a weapon review. I'm going to go through all of the... Let me go see. I have 33 out of 42 weapons unlocked. I'll go through my favorites. I'll give ratings on all of them out of 5. And I guess we'll just see what happens. This is Gunfire Reborn. Well, I guess we're starting with the Cavalry first. This gun's pretty basic. It's alright. It's just this, the descriptions of them are up here, but 3-shot burst, 3rd-shot auto crits. A crit is a headshot in this game. A lucky shot is like what a crit would be in another game, so it's a random chance for it to happen. It doesn't have any elemental effects base. I'd say it's just a well-rounded weapon. 3 out of 5 for my ratings. Crimson Fire skill, very good. Every time you hit a crit, which once again is a headshot, not a lucky shot. It gets a stack, and when you right-click, it'll shoot like a explosion of bombs out that'll hit and do a bunch of damage. It also is base element fire, which is very good. And also look at this thing. Oh, I see my rating. 4.5 out of 5. Great weapon. I always pick it up. The Dragon Chaser, this thing, you shoot a mark, and all your shots will go in at the mark. If you put it on an enemy's head, all your shots will pretty much hit the head. But it just shoots so slow and doesn't deal that much damage. But as you can see here, the crit multiplier is pretty good. Once again, crits are headshots, not lucky shots. It just shoots super slow. 3 out of 5. It's alright. The Lightning Blast, this thing can be good. When you right-click, it puts out a bubble, and if you shoot through it, your shots deal more damage, which is okay. It's kind of hard to use, but it shoots really fast and does really decent damage. So, another 3 out of 5. Just a solid, all-around good weapon. The Big Hippo, this one really depends on who you're playing. If you're playing the gunslinger Albow, I think his name is, the dog, he can dual wield, and this gun's a monster when you dual wield it. It's also really good with Weapon Depot, I think it's called, or Ammo Depot, which just takes ammo right from your reserves instead of your magazine. So it's a minigun. 4 out of 5, depending on your character. The Star Devourer, really good early on. Looks really cool. It has base lightning, and it has a weird function, so when you shoot it, it shoots really fast. It has a base magazine of 40. It shoots really fast, and the lower on ammo you get, the slower it shoots, but then you stop shooting and it refills really quick. Pretty good gun. 4 out of 5. The Angelic Aura, it's a 8-shot burst submachine gun. The damage is pretty bad. The crit rate's alright. But it just doesn't feel great to use. I'd say 2 out of 5, just because I just hate using it. It feels terrible. The Scalpel. Now this is a great gun. You can either set it to 1 times or 2 times shots. So it shoots really fast. Well, not really fast, but relatively quick. Deals a good chunk of damage. And it looks awesome. The double shot, takes double the ammo, but you shoot twice per shot, so you can get out a lot of damage really quick. The only problem with it is its ammo. You run out of ammo relatively fast. So, 4 out of 5. I think this thing's so good. I think it just has normal weapon damage. There's no element to it, even though it looks like it should be shock. The concealed ammo thing is to me, it's kind of a joke weapon. You throw your gun. It's like the guns in Borderlands that you throw when you reload. Except this one just deals terrible damage. It's pretty just bad in general. I'd say 2 out of 5 for this one. It's truly my least favorite gun in the game. At least submachine gun. The Thunder, weird gun. It shoots I think it shoots 1 shot at the start, which spreads out, and then spreads out. As you can see, it split horizontally into 2, and then that spread. And I think it shoots up to 8. Let's see, 2 to the 3rd, yeah, 8, it seems. Or would it be 16 because it's up to 3 times? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It deals good damage. It's much better with like big targets, so you can hit all your shots. There's not a lot of targets that will get hit by everything if it expands 3 times, because it's not instant. But 4 out of 5, really good gun. No elemental effect on it, which is alright. The Foundry, basic gun, whatever. 3 out of 5. It's good. The weapon level, the damage scaling, is based off of the level of your current gun. So if you have 2 guns that are level 6, this will be a level 6 gun, which is okay. It's not. It's the base weapon. Can't say anything terrible about it. Scorching round's really good. Does a lot of damage. Super easy to land shots on it. Base fire chance. It just does a lot of damage. Perfect weapon. Super good. 4.5 out of 5. It's so good. The Aura of Venom. This one has a really funny secondary fire where it'll shoot all the bullets in your magazine until it's empty. And if you have ammo depot, which takes ammo from your reserves instead of your magazine, it'll just shoot your entire reserves for the ammo and deal so much damage really quick. It's pretty good with that. Otherwise, it's kind of a subpar weapon, so 3 out of 5. The Illusion. The longer you hold it, it's an auto shotgun. The longer you hold it, the more shots it fires, or the more pellets it fires. It's not the greatest gun. I think it is pretty good though, at least early on. 3 out of 5. The damage is a little low, and it's a shotgun, so it doesn't have range, but it's alright. The Argus, it's almost like a crossbow, except it shoots, I think it shoots 8 pellets that go in a straight line, or maybe it's 5 that go in a straight line, and knocks back. It's pretty good, deals quite a bit of damage. Super easy to land shots on it because they're huge. Yeah, this thing's a 4 out of 5. I would pick it up every time I see it. I don't think there's an elemental chance on it. The Wild Hunt. So when you press it the first time, it shoots one of the barrels, and then when you let go of it, it shoots the second one, which means you can shoot it really fast, but the recoil is insane on it. I hate this thing. I never pick it up. 2 out of 5. You know, I'll even go 1.5 out of 5. Not a fan. The Porcupine, here we go. Now this is a great gun. It's base corrosion damage, and when you left click, it shoots a single pellet that explodes when it lands. So it's like what you'd imagine an actual porcupine to do, where it shoots its quills out, and then if you right click, it's like a normal shotgun, and it'll just shotgun blast. Pretty good damage. Since it's corrosive, it's really good against armors, which means it's better on the second stage, the desert, Inksy Desert, I think. Yeah, this one's a 4 out of 5. Great gun. The Tiger Cannon, if it has the right inscriptions, which are modifiers like explosive damage and explosive AoE and reload speed, it's pretty good. As you can tell, it deals a lot of damage, but you can't crit with it because it's actually just a rocket launcher. But you can get lucky shots. There's no elemental chance on it base, but it's alright. You know what, 4 out of 5. It's a great gun. The laser gloves, these ones aren't as good as the lightning gloves, I think they're called, but it does have a base fire chance, and it deals a lot of damage to large enemies that have big health bars, because you can, the longer you're like channeling the laser, the more damage it deals. There's also a cult scroll called Against the Flow, or With and Against the Flow, I believe. And every time you hit something, it refills your magazine every second. And this thing has like 60 base ammo, 50, and it refills like 15%, so you're getting like 7.5 every second, and you pretty much never run out of ammo, and you can deal so much damage. If you're playing on the dog, this is a 5 out of 5 weapon. But otherwise, it's 4 out of 5. It's just really good in general. The Frenzied Shark grenade launcher, it's okay. It's I don't know. It doesn't feel good to use because weird projectiles, but I'd say it deals quite a bit of damage. It's kind of hard to hit, but I don't know. 2.5 out of 5, not the best weapon in the game. You pick it up if you see it, if it has like explosive modifiers or reload speed. it's pretty good. The Shrieker, it's okay. It charges up and then shoots an explosive bolt that deals a lot of damage, but it's very slow, and it has a super small magazine most of the time because a lot of the inscriptions I see on it are like multi-projectiles, so you shoot more than one at a time, and then you'll have to reload right away. It's okay. Pick it up if you see it, usually, or at least early. 3 out of 5. I wouldn't prioritize this gun. The Bone Dragon. This thing is a monster. It shoots out black holes that suck enemies in, and then they'll explode. And if you use it against bosses, it slows them down. So against Wooloo, the first boss, if you fire it, you can just keep hitting it on him, and he pretty much won't be able to move for a small amount of time. It's just really good. I'd say this thing against chaff enemies and bosses, 5 out of 5. But in general, I never see this thing have really great inscriptions. That's just my opinion. But at 4.5 out of 5, I love this thing. It's so great. Justice. This look at him. He's so cute. The reload is you slap him and he hiccups all of his stuff back. It's adorable. But yeah, so you shoot out grenades, and then you can right click to detonate them. Base fire element, really good. I love this thing. I think it's one of the best weapons in the game. It deals so much damage consistently, and it's super easy to use. I'd say this gun might be my first 5 out of 5, and it's not even a gun. It's a little dragon. Look how cute he is. Oh my gosh, he's adorable. All right, now we got the Thunderclap gloves. So these are like the laser gloves from earlier. They look the same almost, but they're blue. And when you shoot the laser, it spreads, like the damage spreads around it. So against the second boss, I can't remember, it's the dinosaur. It'll shoot poison spray at you, and if you have these Thunderclap gloves and you shoot the poison, it'll AoE all the other poison out of the air, which you can also do on the final boss as well. It's just this gun really good all around. This might be just one of the best guns in the game. I'd say 5 out of 5. Base shock element, very good. You know, low elemental chance, but it has 80 rounds in the magazine. Once again, with and against the flow, super good on it. Yeah, this 5 out of 5, no doubt. My favorite gun, my favorite hand. Also, you only got 4 fingers in this game. What the heck? That's creepy. The rainbow, I hate this thing. You shoot out, if you're nearby to an enemy, you can shoot out like a laser beam and it deals no damage. It's so bad. And you can place a marker that'll laser beam where that marker is. I just never get any use out of this thing. I think it's terrible. This is a 1 out of 5, no doubt. It looks cool though, but it's not even rainbow. Oh, just orange. What's the point? The fire dragon, it's just a close range flamethrower. It's not as cute as Justice, but it deals quite a bit of damage, and it deals damage through shields. So like Horsehead from the first stage aren't too bad to face with this thing. If you can get up close and personal, it's really good. If you're playing as like Crown Prince and you have a lot of extra damage taken stuff, it's not the best. I'd say a 3 out of 5 to a 4 out of 5. Just a classic gun. It's pretty good too. Deals a lot of damage. Base fire element with a high elemental chance. The Piercing Flame, this is a sniper's dream weapon. Deals so much damage, and there's a special inscription that if you're aimed in for a second, it deals more damage. The piercing part, which is in its name and its description, is less important because you're just going to go for headshots and deal so much damage anyways. Like 4 times damage on a headshot. Ooh, so good. I love this thing. Problem is, if you don't like aiming in this game, it actually is a sniper, so you can look through the scope. Otherwise, I would pick this thing up most of the time. Probably, I rate it a 4 out of 5. It's great. The double caliber, it's kind of like the Piercing Flame, except it shoots 2 shots, and they spiral. And if they both hit headshots, you just get 2 more ammo in the magazine. So technically, you have 4 shots, but you could actually have infinite if you only hit headshots with all your shots, which isn't the easiest. The damage isn't great. I know it says 4 times here, but it just doesn't seem to deal amazing damage. I do think it's a very good gun. 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5, actually 4 out of 5. I like it a lot. This thing, it's like a crossbow, and you have to charge it, and it shoots a single bolt that deals quite a bit of damage. It's just so slow and clunky. I wouldn't pick this up if you ever see it. 2 out of 5. I kind of hate it. The Woodpecker, this thing is like the Ghost Shock, except it's automatic. And it's hardly a sniper. It's actually just a machine gun. Really good, deals a lot of damage. I think it's 3 out of 5, 3.5 out of 5 even. I love this thing. Golden Bow. This is just a 1 out of 5. It's too hard to use. It's just, you have to charge it and aim, and it's slow, and it doesn't deal enough damage. Yeah, just not worth taking. The Prism, super good. Oh my gosh. It bounces. If you're playing multiplayer, don't pick this up because you can lag out your teammates if you throw enough of them, because they do bounce. Base corrosion, super high corrosion chance, and it might say magazine 1 here, but it doesn't have a reload speed. You just throw it, and then another one shows up. You throw it and throw it and throw it, and it pierces and deals so much damage. Really good. This is just a better version of... It's an AoE version instead of a piercing version. It sticks to an enemy, and then it'll explode, dealing the damage again. And it is so good. I think they had to nerf this gun because it was too good. It's really easy to hit headshots with the kunai. Not sure what these are. This one's fire. This one's the Prism is corrosion. This one's fire. I say Glimmering's a little better, especially in multiplayer, because you're not going to lag out your teammates. But both of these, 4 out of 5. 5 out of 5. Both of these, they're great. The Rainbow Arc, I don't have this. I think this is where it stops for my current weapons. Let's just see. Oh, what the heck? That's weird. Yep, I can't review any of these because I've never used them, but I've wanted to unlock the talisman, and it looks cool. It's just a piece of paper, and I'm assuming it cycles through. Oh yeah, it does switch between fire, corrosion, lightning. I don't know. Maybe I'll make an updated video once I get the rest of these guns. Otherwise, that is my review. I'll probably have markers for each of the ratings. I'd like to look through it. Alright, like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. I thought this one was a fun and interesting idea. Maybe next I'll go through my occult scrolls. Tell you what my opinions on all these are. There's way more of these than there are guns. There's a lot, yeah. Alright, see you next video.